Well, you look outside, it is not that hot. What? What happened? Yesterday we were out here breaking records, and instead today we're in the upper 60s. Well, if you remember last night, probably heard a whole lot of really strong winds. Oh yeah, that was a cold front coming through. It brought temperatures down into the 60s across much of the basin. Big Spring still in those low 70s. Same goes for Carlsbad and Pecos. While we're still seeing a couple of those 70s moving down to the higher elevations, I am seeing a few 80s still lingering around, mainly along the Rio Grande. Oh, Presidio still at 90. Always trying to be an outlier here. Nonetheless, though, that cold front made impacts. We managed to cool down 20, 30 more plus degrees. Yeah, that's a pretty powerful cold front. I'm not here to complain about that at all because we desperately needed a cool down. The question is, how long will it last? Well, right now I'm not looking at anything crazy, just some passing clouds here and there. Okay, so what about tonight? Tonight, actually, pretty normal, not too bad. In those 50s, a couple 40s as you head farther north, and some of those 40s as you head into those higher elevations. So heading out the door tomorrow, 50s, not bad, mostly clear skies, southeast wind, nice and calm. That wind is gonna pick up a little bit more. Cloud cover is gonna completely clear out, and oh man, yeah, we're back with those 90s. 93 for tomorrow. That is likely going to be nearing, if not breaking, some of those record highs. And that looks to be the pattern, unfortunately, for pretty much the rest of the week. So yeah, remember last week how hot it was? We're doing the same this week. Lots of 90s, southerly winds, clear skies, nothing substantial. I'm not looking at anything too crazy. I'm not looking at 99 like we saw yesterday. No. We're gonna be back with just more of those mid 90s. Still very, very hot for this time of year. Maybe, just maybe, we get another system coming through sometime soon. Well, potentially, yes. I'm looking at a cold front coming in for the weekend. Now, it's not going to bring rain chances, but next week, we might see some of those rain chances return. Above average chances. We'll keep our eye out on it. It's still a little too early to tell, but I'll tell you this. We go from the record-breaking days through about Thursday. Friday, I got a cold front that kicks up winds, likely seeing some of that blowing dust. I know. But then the weekend stays cool, and then into next week, we might see some of those rain chances return, a lot more cloud cover, and temperatures in those low 80s. A little warm, but not near those 90s. Jolena?
Finally, we get that much needed break, which we all need. Coming up next.